Is it time to buy or sell BigBear.ai Holdings stock? In this video, we're diving deep into BigBear.ai Holdings. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get a free price prediction and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of June, 2025, our system has ranked BigBear.ai Holdings as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.41. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 73.47% since we first designated BigBear.ai Holdings as a buy candidate 36 days ago. This translates to an average return of 2.04% per day since it was named a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a very broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of 146.56% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 101.58% and 191.28%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 65.29%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 18.75% and positive 165.49% over the next year. In current terms, this would position the future price somewhere between $6.62 and $19.62. Our latest daily update for BigBear.ai Holdings includes the headline, BigBear.ai Holdings stock price took a fall of 5.26% on Friday. The BigBear.ai Holdings stock price declined by 5.26% on the last trading day, Friday, the 25th of July, 2025, dropping from $7.80 to $7.39. During that day, the stock fluctuated by 6.12%, reaching a low of $7.35 and a high of $7.80. The price has experienced volatility during this period, with a gain of 14.75% over the last 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume decreased alongside the stock price, which is generally seen as a positive sign, as volume should align with stock performance. On the last day, trading volume fell by 8 million shares, totaling 62 million shares exchanged for approximately $457.78 million. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price recorded was $10.35, while the lowest was $1.17. Currently, the price is 28.6%, or $2.96 below the 52-week high, and 54.16%, or $8.73 below the all-time high reached on the 6th of April, 2022, when the price peaked at $16.12. BigBear.ai, trading under the symbol BBAI, has exhibited upward momentum recently, suggesting it could revisit the $10 mark it reached earlier this year. A key driver of its short-term stock performance will be the forthcoming earnings report, where the company must demonstrate continued improvement. Year-to-date, BBAI has increased by over 80%, reflecting significant investor interest, despite its recent decline of 1.64%. The growth narrative for BigBear.ai is further supported by its recent contracts in the artificial intelligence defense sector, igniting potential for substantial expansion. However, the company is still operating at a loss, which raises skepticism about its ability to convert contracts into significant profits. In the long term, its focused strategy on international expansion may lead to promising opportunities, particularly in securing government contracts in the Middle East. Investors will be closely monitoring BigBear.ai's capacity to capitalize on its recent successes while managing volatility. For today and the immediate future, the earnings report and the company's operational performance will heavily influence its stock price trajectory. If BigBear.ai can translate its excitement into tangible revenue, it could sustain and potentially enhance its stock value, making it an intriguing option for investors in the thriving AI market. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 30th of December, 2024, it was reported that H.C. Wainwright assigned BBAI a buy rating while also issuing a hold action. On Tuesday, the 15th of October, 2024, it was also noted that H.C. Wainwright gave BBAI a buy rating along with a hold action. Analysts have assigned BigBear.ai Holdings stock a general sell rating. They evaluate the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts also rate the stock as strong sell. The following signals have been identified for BigBear.ai Holdings. The stock of BigBear.ai Holdings currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. As the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this results in an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock continue to rise, it may encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at roughly $7.72. Conversely, if the stock decreases, it will likely find support from the long-term average at about $5.97. A breakout above the short-term average will generate a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will trigger a sell signal. Additionally, certain negative signals have been noted, which could affect near-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Thursday, July 17, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 10.10%. Further declines are expected until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, a sell signal is currently present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk as volume typically follows price movements. Here are some notable signals you might find valuable. Moving Average Convergence Divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots. A sell signal was noted 7 days ago. Bollinger. A buy signal emerged 175 days ago. The short-term moving average showed a sell signal 2 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average indicated a buy signal 29 days ago. The long-term moving average presented a buy signal 25 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages signaled a buy 21 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for BigBear.ai Holdings. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $6.79 and $5.84. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this level is breached, the stock may then decline to the next support level. In this case, BigBear.ai Holdings finds support just below today's level at $6.79. If this is breached, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $5.84 and $5.80. This stock may experience significant movement during the day, indicating high volatility. With a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is considered to be high risk. During the last day, the stock fluctuated 450 cents between its high and low, representing a change of 6.12%. Over the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 8.42%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing losses or negative earnings. Even well-established companies can face downturns, often due to factors outside their control. However, a pattern of negative PE ratios could suggest insufficient profits and may raise concerns about potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 11th of August, 2025. Analysts have a consensus estimate of -7 cents. It's important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for BigBear.ai Holdings. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for BigBear.ai Holdings is at $7.56. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, BigBear.ai Holdings encounters its first support level at $6.79. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for BigBear.ai Holdings from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 30th of June 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider sale of 6,524 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, Blankenship Carolyn conducted an insider sale of 5,945 shares of common stock. On the 30th of June 2025, McAleen and Kevin conducted an insider sale of 3,113 shares of common stock. On the 6th of June 2025, Ricker Sean Raymond conducted an insider purchase of 39,788 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June 2025, Pangiam Ultimate Holdings, LLC conducted an insider purchase of 65,822 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 92.45. Overall, insiders purchased 2,795,254 shares and sold 135,474,287 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $6.94, reflecting a decline of 6.08%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, resulting in a high level of risk. Furthermore, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 6 days ago. Is BigBear.ai Holdings stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally favorable trend, suggest that the current price level may represent a buying opportunity, as there is a reasonable chance for BigBear.ai Holdings stock to perform well in the near future. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, July 28th, we anticipate that BigBear.ai Holdings will open higher by approximately 12 cents, starting at $7.51. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. It is important not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us at StockInvest.